Are you ready for some serious mind-blowing action? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into a world of weirdness that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. We're talking about facts so strange, so out there, that you'll be all like, wait, what? Get out of here. But guess what? It's all true. So, get ready to have your reality rocked harder than a mosh pit at a Metallica concert. Let's do this. Alright folks, picture this. A beautiful bride, radiant smile, walking down the aisle, trailing a wedding veil so long it could stretch from Times Square to Central Park. I'm not kidding. The record for the longest wedding veil clocks in at a whopping 4.3 miles. That's like 69 football fields, people. Can you imagine the poor bridesmaids whose job it was to carry that thing? They probably needed a GPS and a Sherpa guide just to navigate that aisle. Okay, get this, bananas, berries, strawberries, not berries. I know, right? It's enough to make you lose your mind. Apparently botanists like to play these little mind games with us. They're out there reclassifying everything. Next thing you know, they'll be telling us broccoli is a dessert. But seriously, bananas are technically berries because of their seed structure. Who knew? And strawberries? They're imposters. Their fleshy part is actually a swollen stem. Mind blown yet? Just wait, it gets weirder. Ever wish you could hit the reset button on life? Well, meet the immortal jellyfish, the creature that laughs in the face of death. This little guy has figured out the secret to eternal youth. When it gets stressed or injured, it doesn't die, it just reverts back to its polyp stage like a teenager going through a goth phase but way more dramatic. It's basically the Benjamin Button of the ocean. Scientists are studying them like crazy, hoping to unlock the secrets of their ageless wonder. Who knows, maybe one day we can all be as eternally fabulous as the immortal jellyfish. Alright folks, let's talk about poop. Wombat poop to be specific, because you see wombats don't just poop like the rest of us mere mortals. Oh no, they poop in perfectly formed cubes. You heard me right, cubes. It's like they have tiny little Rubik's Cube factories in their stomachs. Scientists are still scratching their heads over this one, but the leading theory is that it helps them mark their territory without the poop rolling away. Leave it to wombats to be geometric geniuses. Did you know your nose is basically a superhero in disguise? It can detect over 50,000 different scents. That's right, 50,000! It's like having a built-in lie detector for when someone tries to tell you their 5-day-old gym socks smell like lavender. Your nose knows the truth. So next time you're sniffing out a good meal or catching a whiff of freshly cut grass, take a moment to appreciate the olfactory masterpiece that is your nose. Get ready for this mind-blowing fact. Your body is made up of 37.2 trillion cells. That's more cells than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Think about that for a second. You are literally a universe unto yourself. Each one of those trillions of cells is working tirelessly to keep you alive, functioning, and rocking that awesome outfit. So next time you're feeling small or insignificant, just remember, you are a universe of wonder. Ants, those tiny creatures we often overlook, are basically superheroes in the insect world. You know how we were always told not to drop things from high places? Well, ants never got that memo. You can drop an ant from the top of the Empire State Building and it'll just brush itself off and walk away like nothing happened. They're too small to be affected by terminal velocity. It's like their own little superpower. So next time you see an ant, give it a little salute. Those little guys are tougher than they look. Those iconic Easter Island statues, you know the ones, those giant heads sticking out of the ground? Well, guess what? They're not just heads. They have bodies. Big, massive bodies buried underground. It's like they're playing a giant game of hide-and-seek with us. Why did they bury them? Who knows? It's one of history's greatest mysteries. Aliens? Giants? A really elaborate prank by some ancient civilization? Your guess is as good as mine. Bad news, everyone. The moon is leaving us. I know, it's heartbreaking, but it's true. Every year, the moon drifts a little bit further away from Earth. It's not a lot, just a few centimeters, but still. It's like that friend who slowly stops returning your calls until one day, poof, they're gone. But hey, on the bright side, we've got billions of years before it's completely out of sight, so there's still time to plan that romantic moonlit getaway. Octopuses, they're like the vampires of the sea. They've got 3 hearts, blue blood, and they're incredibly intelligent escape artists. Seriously, these guys are like the Houdinis of the ocean. They can squeeze through any space bigger than their beak, which is kind of terrifying when you think about it. Plus, they've got those crazy camouflage abilities. One minute they're there, the next, poof, gone. It's like they disappear with a puff of smoke and a cloud of ink. Spooky, Alright folks, there you have it. 10 facts so weird, so bizarre, so unbelievable, that you'll probably have to watch this video again just to make sure you heard it right. But hey, that's the beauty of the world, right? It's full of surprises. So go forth, share these mind-blowing nuggets of knowledge with your friends, amaze your family, and never stop questioning the world around you. Because the more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. And that's pretty awesome. Which fact broke your brain? Comment below, subscribe for more WT facts. Cube poop versus immortal jellyfish versus moon breakup.